Very important. We have roles. There might be some overlapping roles, but we have very distinctive roles as well. Oromia Culture and Tourism Bureau is the main body that has been leading on in tourism, not only tourism but culture as well. There is Oromo Cultural Center primarily focusing on research of the Oromo values, Oromo philosophy, history and culture. Then there is us with a mandate to do focused tourism work. I consider my office as a special project office because we have three key distinctive functions. The first one is destination development. As you know, in Oromia, tourism destinations have not been identified properly. They have not been developed. Development in terms of access to roads and other infrastructure, and also we don't have proper hotels and lodges that would meet requirements of tourists. So we do destination development, not only us, but in collaboration with other bureaus. And also we do aggressive marketing and promotion, and we do tourism fund. We will establish tourism fund in the next 6 months. So this is what we do. I see the roles of these three organizations complementing each other, not really competing with each other. My office does not have any structure below the regional level. We are only 35 total 35 in size, staff size, including drivers and cleaners. So only 35 people cannot manage to do like all the job in the region. So Oromia Culture and Tourism Bureau has structures at least on zonal level and all the cities across Oromia. So for any tasks, we use their offices. So we really complement each other.
Okay, good. You've said you really complement each other, not competing each other, right? How do you manage resource and mandates overlapping?
Yeah, we plan together. We have review meetings. Since we are new, we have not formalized it or gave it structure yet, but we are doing joint planning and joint review sessions. And also there are so many projects which we have collaborated together. For example, there was one Imela Oromia program. It's Tour Oromia, Come Visit Oromia. It was a very successful event which we have done on the Rift Valley and Bali route. We have collaborated on that, including bringing resources together. And also there are other, for example, there will be Ethiopia Week in May, which is organized by Ministry of Culture and Tourism. In this kind of events, we collaborate together. We bring the resources together and also implement together. There was one Wanchi Gabeta Lahagar program or Iana Biyaf, so we collaborated on that as well. The big projects we work together, including joint resource mobilization and implementation.
Okay, would you exactly tell me your objectives, visions, and mission of Oromia Tourism Commission?
Yeah, in simple way, I like to put it that we want to feature Oromia as top tourist destination, but I can tell you the highlights of our critical targets we like to achieve over the next 10 years. Ethiopia has prepared a 10 years perspective plan, and now it is part of one of the. So our region's plan is in line with the national ambition, which has been put in the 10 years perspective plan, where you can see tourism being one of the macroeconomic pillars of the country. And there is huge targets. And in light of that, we have prepared our own. We like to create 3 million jobs over the next 10 years. We like to do destination development, and especially 24 new destinations fully developed, not only by the investment with the investments of government, but in collaboration with private sector and communities through cooperative model, and also developing existing destinations. For example, Rift Valley is existing destination, Bali is existing destination, but they really lack accommodation, all other facilities that need to be available in these areas. So we like to develop them. We like to do. We really focus on community. We say we need to do community-centered, youth-led tourism development, and for that we like to increase the community benefit sharing from any tourism-related revenue by 10%. And also we like to increase the overall foreign visitors by up to 2.9 million. And also domestic tourism is one of the key focus areas for us. We like to reach 30 million domestic tourists incoming into the region. So these are our key targets for the next 10 years.
Okay, how do you describe tourism potential of Oromia?
Potential is unbelievable. It's a huge potential. Oromia is the best place for nature-based tourism. Now there is a global shift for people focusing more on nature-based tourism, adventure-related tourism activities. So Oromia is best placed when it comes to that, because the main thing we offer as tourism potential is nature and also culture. There is some heritage, but it's primarily nature and culture. So for that, we're best placed. We have UNESCO inscribed intangible cultural heritage, which is our GADA system. We are going for Recha. There will be, in fact, there is preliminary nomination for Bali Mountains National Park as one of the nature-based tourism attractions. We like to register it as the best place for natural conservation and also biodiversity. So we have this, and also we believe we're the origin of coffee in Jimma, Chochei, Katamuduga. We have wildlife. We have so many parks. So Oromia and also lakes, we have so much to offer.
Okay, Oromia has untapped tourism potential. This has been said for millennia. What are those untapped potentials?
Untapped potentials means, people know that we have water, we have mountains, we have forests that we can turn into capital, we can turn into key economic engine. But we have never given enough attention and focus in the related activities and interventions to turn them into tourism products. So, for example, there are water-related sports. You can do nature-based tourism with hiking and also motorbikes or cycling. There are so many things that you can do, and also trekking, horse trekking. Already Bali Mountains and Wanchi Lake, they have horse trekking. Water-based sport activities, Oromia is best placed. We have lakes all around Finfinne and also in the Rift Valley. We have mountains where people like to do trekking. We have the biggest bird life in Ethiopia. There are huge potential for bird lovers as well, and also wildlife. We have protected hunting grounds, which is managed by Oromia Forest and Wildlife Enterprises. People pay up to $15,000 for one animal, so it's a source of income. So Oromia offers lots of opportunities around the tourism resources.
Developing Oromia's tourism potential will boost up Ethiopia's tourism potential one way or another, right? Sure. In what way would this work out?
Earlier I mentioned our targets, which is in line with national targets, very ambitious plan. In fact, we like to be ambitious. There is no wrong being ambitious as far as you know what to do, you know. So yes, Oromia is the largest region in Ethiopia. It has a comparative advantage being in the center of the country. Addis Ababa or Finfinne is the capital city of the country, but also it is the capital city of Oromia. It is at the center. We have the giant brand, which is Ethiopian Airlines, which is in Finfinne. That by itself brings huge opportunity, especially in terms of transit passengers accessing tourist destinations, which are very near to the center, and that really places Oromia in the best place. So anything you do in Oromia, if you are successful, then you can say Ethiopia can be very successful. It's huge resources and huge population and a big land with natural resources. So if you develop Oromia, definitely you can achieve a lot in Ethiopia.
It has been 9 months or so since Oromia Tourism Commission has been established, right? Mm-hmm. How do you, rate your performance over the past 9 months or so?
We have done well on promotion. We haven't yet started promotion of tourism products. We feel that we have started creating awareness that Oromia is one big region that has lots of opportunities for tourism development. So that's what we have done. We have launched Visit Oromia campaigns. We have done so much on collecting photographs and capturing the potential through videos. So I think when it comes to promotion, I feel we have done well. But when it comes to destination development, it's only 9 months. There are so many players in developing a specific destination. So that one, it needs lots of work, but we have been focusing on assessing potentials, writing them down, talking to potential donors, and there are promising project ideas which will be financed very soon. We are, I think, attracting so many key investors who would like to invest. One is one of the national programs which the region hosts. In fact, my commission hosts the project management team. It gives me an advantage to talk to so many people. And so there is a growing interest to develop Ilubabur in terms of ecotourism concepts. So we have started something on tourism investment and also identifying key destinations that need to be prioritized for project implementation. There is a very positive feedback from 2 potential donors in some of our projects. As you know, we have planned 500,000 jobs for the next 5 years. And I believe soon we will start with some project ideas, especially in the Rift Valley. It's very easy access, it is close to the center, and also tourism awareness is good in that area. So soon we will have a small project that we will be launching. And also we're organizing tourism exhibition on May 4 and 5, right after Ethiopian Easter, which we believe bringing so many people to know Oromia. In fact, I don't believe that the people in the region know how much resources we have, leave alone others, leave alone foreigners coming to the region. So we have done well in creating awareness. I'm sure that will turn into attracting tourists into the region. We're talking to tour operators. There will be launching of Oromia Tour Operators Association on Saturday, in the coming Saturday. It is being organized by Oromia Culture and Tourism Bureau, but we collaborate on that. We'll be supporting them with office establishment processes, a little bit financial support as well. Once they are in operation, they will be major players in bringing tourists. So these are some of the things we have achieved so far.
How does your commission collaborate with Ministry of Culture and Tourism as well as Culture and Tourism Bureau of Oromia in boosting up the tourism sector?
With the Federal Ministry of Culture and Tourism, we need to work a little bit more on that. The formal channel is with Bureau of Culture and Tourism, not with us, but we are talking to them, especially the State Minister Adebuzina. We are talking to her. They're happy to support us. Soon we will organize Ethiopia Week. It's a week-long event which is planned to happen at Shaggar Park. Then we will work with Oromia Culture and Tourism Bureau and also the ministry in showcasing Oromia's tourism resources. So we have started some working relationship with the federal entity, but formally the structure.
There is a structure which is a long-lasting structure. You do have that, right?
Yes. No.
With the Ministry of Culture and Tourism and Oromia Culture Bureau.
We don't have a direct line with the ministry because this is a commission. The main body the federal ministry works with is Oromia Culture and Tourism Bureau. So there are things that we need to work, but luckily Oromia Culture and Tourism Bureau is also a board member for us. Any information that comes to them, we're copied, we're communicated, so it's okay.
Appreciate it. Who evaluate, monitor, and check your performance?
We are governed by a board of 9 members, where the key regional bureaus are represented in the board. For example, Oromia Forest and Wildlife Enterprise, Oromia Roads is a member, Oromia Finance and Economic Corporation is a member, and also and also obviously Oromia Culture and Tourism Bureau is a board member, but there is a private sector representation in the board because especially the board member is well experienced.
Appreciate it. Okay, what are the major tourist sites found in Oromia? And because I do have my own reason why I forwarded these questions. We do have international audiences who just tune to this program. And how do you, explain and mention those tourist destinations for them to come and visit?
Bali Mountains National Park is a place not to miss. Finfinne, the capital city, and also surrounding Finfinne, the lakes, especially Wanchi and Dundee lakes, and also Subba forest. It's just 35 kilometers from the capital city. And also Error Mountain is just the same 40 kilometers from the center. There are weekend getaway places in Oromia. And also bordering Kenya, we have a grassland, Borana National Park. We have wildlife there, and also the best place in Ethiopia, not only in Oromia, by the way, the best place to watch birds is in Borana National Park. In the east, we share borders with almost with all regions except Tigray in Ethiopia. The eastern route, you can start from Awash National Park, Adama, nice place. We call it as the city of conference. You can start from there. Then there is a small park, Era. You can visit that. Hot spring, the right place to be is in Oromia. Hot spring, we have so many hot springs. So then you can move to Awash National Park, and you can get to the Babile Elephant Sanctuary. So we have Elephant Sanctuary, which we share with the Somali region. So the east route has very beautiful caves, It has elephant. It has wildlife in Awash National Park, including lions. So there is nothing we don't offer. In the northern part, the Blue Nile Gorge or Abai Gorge is a beautiful place, an amazing landscape. People should not miss it. There are monasteries, there are Islamic shrines that people need to visit. We call it Land of Diverse Beauty because it offers almost everything. We cannot name Oromia after a single tourism product. It has everything. It depends on your interest. I'm sure our tour operators and also our commission we will do a targeted promotion for based on people's interest and where they come from.
How do you work with tour operators? People need to visit historical and cultural or natural resources, but there has to be someone who guide, facilitate the logistic staff, who just show them or usher or host the hotels, everything. Does your commission work all this, the in and out staff? You know what I mean, right? You work only the promotion on the promotion staff, or you do the tour operation as well?
No, we don't do tour operation. Obviously, it is, tourism primarily is, it's not primarily, but heavily laid by private sector, not government. We are here to chart the way for Oromia because we have never been on the tourism map. We have never understood and also targeted to work on tourism as a region. So we do collaboration, we do cooperation, coordination with other offices, especially when it comes to tour operation. It is a private sector job, especially tour operators. We have, I think, close to 600 or a little bit plus 600 tour operators, registered tour operators in Ethiopia. From that, for our region, you won't find more than 10. It's very, very small number which are operating in the region, or at least who have regional focus. So our strategy is first to work with available tour operators across the country, which have huge focus more on the north and the tip of the south, that has neglected Oromia. We need to collaborate with them. They have big resources. They have channels to reach out to tourists, and also they have the experience, hands-on experience, and we need to use them. For this, we have started discussion with. There are two major tour operator associations, not individual tour operators, but associations. We are working with them. We like to sign a memorandum of understanding with them. I think Oromia Culture and Tourism Bureau has signed a memorandum of understanding with one of the tour operator association. We will do that. So primarily, we have to use the existing tour operators. For that, what we are planning is we will invite them to the May 4 and 5 tourism exhibition, which is taking place at Skylight Hotel, and we'll give them spots to sell packets that they have on Oromia. So that will be our formal. We have had one formal introduction. There was a stakeholders workshop we have organized at Hyatt Regency. This will be a follow-up that will help us to formalize our relationship with tour operators. The second one, and huge, is Ethiopian Airlines. As you can see, the Ethiopian Airlines is on my desk, the jet. It is for a reason. It's for a reason because we have started a partnership with Ethiopian Airlines. They have 120 offices across the world, which we will be using for promotional purposes. And also we will be using their Salanta magazine, in-flight videos, in-flight music, and also we will have a tourist information center at the international terminal. It will be opened very soon. It will be digital, and anyone who comes in can have information right at the terminal, duty-free shops. And we'll have one duty-free shop which we will be selling high-end products of that would show Oromia. So Ethiopian Airlines, it's a huge milestone for us. It's one of our successes which we cherish. It's a very strong relationship. They will be bringing South Korean social influencers, social media influencers soon. I'll be hosting them. They want to do a story on coffee tourism. Oromia is a place to do that. And I will be taking them to the southern nations also in around Sidama area.
You're really acute and hardworking and committed in promoting this commission. Even you use your own social media, your personal page for to promote Oromia's tourism destination and all the works that being undergone by this commission. In the meantime, you have your commission has different sites to promote its works on social media, right? I really appreciate your caliber on this regard, but would you exactly tell me the challenges you have been facing in operating in this commission over the past 9 months?
I think the most critical challenge was is the security and peace in the region. I think we're somehow getting momentum through our social media movement, which is Visit Oromia, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, all other social media outlets. We're getting very positive feedback. But when we started a few months back, people were saying, you must be joking, how can we visit Oromia?
Would you like to tell our audiences the way how they join you on the social media?
Yeah, sure. You can find Oromia Tourism Commission through Visit Oromia, Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter page, LinkedIn, all kinds of social media. And also now we have launched our YouTube channel. So you can find us on Visit Oromia. People can see our work, what Oromia has to offer. They can substantiate what I have said so far. But it's a place which you will never regret if you decide to visit.
Another, you are going to host a tourism exhibition and Miss Tourism Oromia in the coming May 4 and 5.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that package?
Yeah. You know, the country is going through lots of challenge, and we need something positive, something which takes our attention from negative things to something we can do with our life. So I believe the planned tourism exhibition, 2 days at Skylight Hotel in Bole, but 2 weeks at Recha Park. It will be open for public for free. Anyone can walk in. You can come and see. What we have prepared is photos and videos of different tourism products we have in the region, and also cultural foods, and music, and also Miss Tourism Oromia. And people now, ladies will come from all zones of Oromia and also including Finfinne. They'll be competing to be Miss Tourism Oromia. What we have in mind in that is for the Miss Tourism Oromia to help us in our promotion efforts in country and outside the country. So it will be a tough competition. I hope we'll find the right person, and also we will select Oromia tourism ambassadors who are very good who have achieved very strong achievements in the tourism sector. So along with the Miss Tourism Oromia, we'll have tourism ambassadors from artists, from hotel owners, tour operators who have contributed hugely in Ethiopia and also in the region. The tourism exhibition in Miss Tourism Oromia is a very good opportunity for people to come and see what the region has to offer. It will be open for the public and for free.
Okay, I will give you 2 minutes long airtime until you hire or nominate your own brand ambassador, and you're going to be a brand ambassador and a commissioner of Oromia Tourism Commission. You'd have 2 consecutive minutes to promote Oromia. Here it goes.
This is a very good challenge. I want to say to Ethiopian public and also the international people.
Please inspire them, yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm being challenged just on spot on. But I like to invite you all to Land of Diverse Beauty. That's what we call Oromia. It has dry places with potential for adventure sports. We have very green places. We are the origin of where coffee originated. And so if you like to enjoy that, please come and visit. We have so many lakes, especially Rift Valley lakes, and also crater lakes, very beautiful ones. Especially, I know there are so many international visitors coming here on business, especially for international meetings. Don't go back without visiting Oromia. It is primarily in Finfinne. That's where our capital is, and also surrounding Finfinne. Just a day trip, 2 days trip. If you plan that, I promise you, you won't regret it. So please come visit Oromia. You can find us on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all social media outlets.
Commissioner of Oromia Tourism Commission, Lelise Duga, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate your insight. You gave us a wonderful input on the workers going in your commission and by your commission as well. Hope we will have a wonderful time next time on your progress and development regarding this tourism potential. Have a wonderful time. Dear viewers, this brings you the end of our edition for today. Hope you had a wonderful insight about the workers that is being undertaken by Oromia Tourism Commission. Of course, Oromia Tourism Commission has about 9 months or so since it has been established, but did an amazing job over this short period of time. Have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.